Good afternoon and welcome to the Cross Arena in Portland, Maine.
That's unreal.
We have hit the road warriors to grab that gold ball today. I'm Mary Netto, and I am ecstatic to be joined by Nokomis' own assistant principal and a former coach of this basketball team, Mr. Ryan Martin. Ryan, what a way to break into your broadcast career, state game.
This is the debut, first for a couple, right? First for our boys program in the state championship, first for me in the broadcast booth. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and what we were just talking before the game, like Nokomis brings the whole like enchilada when we come to an event. And I've noticed, other schools don't. That they haven't brought cheerleaders, or they haven't had a pep band, or maybe the fan section's not as robust.
Yep.
And we have packed this house with some burgundy and white.
Oh, we've got a great crowd base here. Our student section showed out. Like you said, the cheerleaders and the band. It's rocking here. It is rocking.
I tell you what, just really cool for me. We were joking. We're sitting kind of atop the Cross Arena in their press box. It's a great vantage to call, but I've been trying to do those little Facebook Lives before the game, and I debated because you almost have to go down in the basement to get down. There was a lot of steps, Ryan, but I did it. But what was cool on the way back up through our fan section, it is like an Nokomis reunion out there. It was awesome to see so many alumni from so many different years. Seeing some old school Warrior swag and shooter tops and uniforms. Just awesome to see Warrior Nation in the house.
It really is. These things really bring out the community. For myself, I've seen some of my former basketball players and alumni, so it's wonderful, the spectacle and just the environment here, and what a state championship. Just the fact that we got here, what that means to the community.
Yeah, and I don't think sometimes people don't. I think our community probably does appreciate how hard it is to get to this game. Going through a tournament or even the end of a regular season when teams really start improving, and then going through a tournament where there's a lot of arena, a lot of energy, it's stressful. You're playing in different venues. Like, this is a very different look to have baskets, without walls behind them. For most of the season, you play in a gym, and you get that frame of reference.
Yeah, absolutely. We came down. I think our guys got a practice in on Wednesday, and from talking to them, they really enjoyed that. Felt like they shot the ball well and kind of got used to the environment. But you're absolutely right, Mary. It is a change when you come to a place like this, and then when you fill it with people in the stands, it becomes a lot more difficult, I think, at that point.
Yeah, at the regional final, I heard from the MPA that they were sold out. It's a 4,500-seat arena, and it was filled in Augusta. And Matt Brown tells me we've got about 1,700 more seats here, and not a ton of empty seats.
No,
a few on the ends, but it's just a packed house.
Yes.
I swung over to school this morning, and the team was just getting ready to get on the bus, and gave them wished them good luck on the way out and chatted with Coach Anderson. And he said, I hope they're just young enough to not realize the moment they're in.
Yeah, and they might be. That might be.
I think that, they like it. There is, just an enthusiasm and an energy, and they gravitate towards these big moments. But I think nerves will play a factor in the early going. Nokomis has not come out of the gate strong. We've had some nervous moments, in the Brewer game and the Coney game.
Yeah, we have. The Coney game, I think there was a halftime deficit there, and only a 2-point lead against Brewer going into the half. So, yeah, hopefully we get off to a little bit better start, get those nerves out real quick, and and then do what we do, play well.
Yeah. And I know you did a little research on Falmouth, what to expect. I know Brady Coyne's a top player for them, but what's the word on? I don't know what their mascot is.
They are the Navigators.
The Navigators. I did know that. Yes, I take it back.
Yes, the Falmouth Navigators. Yeah, 19-2 on the year. Their 2 losses were to South Portland early in the season, 48-31. And then a 47-44 loss at Portland. So those are the 2 losses. Nothing. No, those are 2 tough opponents. They have the potential to put up a lot of points. I was looking at some of their scores. Some of them in the 80s and 90s.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think that they're led by their two senior guards, Brady Coyne and Jack Stowell, both average around 19 points per game. So I think that the Warriors are going to have to do a good job on those two.
So we will pause here for a minute and listen to the Cross Arena's PA announcement to do the pregame introductions.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The main principals association welcomes you to Cross Arena for the 2022 state championship game in boys Class A basketball. Today's game is for the whole cause. Today's championship teams, the visitors in their maroon uniforms with a record of 20 wins and 1 loss, the Northern Maine champion Warriors.
Sure, our mics are picking up the roar from Warrior Nation's just ready to explode.
Record of 19 wins and 2 losses, the Southern Maine champion Navigators of Falmouth High School. Today's football operator is Dave Carey. The timer is Tyler Berthune. The official scorer, Ellen Jordan. The certified trainer in attendance is Sarah Leonard, and the music coordinator, Tyler Pack. Today's championship officials are Mr. Dan Netto, Mr. Wes Royce, and Mr. Lou Dearborn. Now,
Mr. Netto, the official, is no relation of mine. This is not an inside job here, people.
first, the team members from Nokomis. The sophomore number 2, Ellen Peavy. The senior number 5, Captain Jake Noy. Dawson Townsend. The junior number 12, Brady Hartsfield.
It's Cody Cretion Sr. It's his birthday today. I know what he wants for his
Oh,
birthday.
yeah.
Now, fans, as you listen in, remember, you're going to know the outcome when you watch this telecast, but we don't. But I've been feeling it all week, Ryan. I've been feeling it all week.
We are in the moment.
Yeah,
aren't we?
I feel good about our chances today.
I do too.
But I think this is just going to be another, like the Brewer game, going to be really big challenge.
Yeah,
This is a great team.
Absolutely. They good record. Great record coming into the game. Probably feeling well about themselves too. So.
Yeah, I think both teams, again, I think it's going to be a battle of styles. I think, Falmouth probably a little similar to Brewer, really, balanced team play, really strong guard play. Nokomis has got that inside-out game. Again, I think the challenge, for Falmouth's going to be, can they get any easy points inside? And then for Nokomis, can they defend any threes and hope, the Navigators aren't on fire from the arc?
Sure. Absolutely. And, for every game that we play in, a big question coming into every game is how our team's going to defend Cooper.
Yeah.
And, we'll find that out here in a few minutes. But good thing is we've seen a lot of all that, basically anything.
And I know confidence is high. I remember something at one of our very first home games. It was standing beside a photographer. I'm trying to remember if it might have been the Bangor game, that first game, and it was tight. And, Cooper just took over in this stretch, and the photographer said it just seems like he can turn it on at will.
Yeah.
And I just looked at him, I said, I think he can.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious. He's a young player, but he is a mature player. He's played a lot of basketball across the country.
Absolutely.
Some high-level moments. And I've been really impressed with Ace's progress over the season.
Yeah.
He's, and I think that's big too. Obviously Madden White's played huge all season.
Mm-hmm.
So if they defend Cooper, who else from Nokomis is going to step up in that regional final game? Connor Sides hits a big three.
Yeah.
Followed by then Alex Grant hits a big three. Then Dawson Towson,
Right. Right.
You know, those guys don't need to score a ton of points, but it's the timing.
Right.
Like in those moments, can they get that big bucket?
Absolutely, great point. And you know, and the thing with Coop too is that he's such an unselfish player. Is that he's gonna find the open player and put him in a spot to make a play.
But there are moments he just gives you a peek at some of those next level skills that he has, and it's just I just am less speechless.
Yeah, I know if we get some of that tonight, we're broadcasting the game. I might stand up, my headset might fall off. Who knows what will happen?
Well, we always have a great fan base watching Warrior Broadcasting, and a long-time watcher, and has listened to me do a lot of different sporting events. Said, Mary, you always do a good job. She goes, but that was the first game, that regional final. She goes, number one, you were so excited. She goes, but number two, I feel like you're usually pretty balanced. And she goes, you were just so all in, Nokomis. I know, but they were just doing so many good things. I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
So I'll try, but we are Warrior Broadcasting.
That's
so
right.
We've got a little bit of license to slant it to the burgundy and white. So teams are ready to tip it off, and fans are treated to this huge jumbo screen. Cooper Flagg easily wins the tap over Judd Armstrong.
Looks like they're going to try to... Looks like some man-to-man right now, Mary. Probably going to glue Cooper, not make sure that, he's got somebody on him at all times.
The Warriors are patient early, too, with their looks.
They are.
Kicks it over to White.
They kind of feel out the defense a bit, see what they're doing.
Warriors working the ball along the perimeter, just probing that defense. Ace with it on the high post, looks to make a move, kicks it over to White. Falmouth section making some noise, in the three by Cooper, which you don't see very often.
No, you don't.
Not a bad looking shot, but it doesn't find the mark. Navigators bring it into front court.
We got the Warriors are in there man-to-man.
Stowell's jumper three is good, so Falmouth strikes first.
Yeah, that's what he can do. And he's a lefty, so it's kind of, you don't see a lot of lefties, so sometimes the closeout, you forget.
The return three, off the mark by White. Nice box out by the Navigators to get the defensive board. They quickly push it into front court. Coin with it. Up top to Morrow. Stoll takes it all the way, can't get it to go.
Oh, good offensive rebound there.
Yeah, Simon's able to rip it down over Ace Flagg. Kicks it out to number 30.
Yeah, that's
Morrow.
a good block out by Ace there. Got a body on him.
They know that's a point of emphasis for Coach Anderson. White with the nice take. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, another.
Cooper Flagg with the offensive board, and he gets the roll.
A great strength there by Cooper.
Yeah.
Great strength.
Sometimes think, he's tall and from a distance has a slender build, but when you get up close to him, he's pretty rugged.
Yes. Oh, yes, he is.
It's a 3-2 Falmouth lead. Early going here in your state championship Class A game. Nokomis in the away burgundy unis, Falmouth in the white. Nice take and then a putback, and Nokomis has got to check out that player crashing. Nice follow by Zach Morrow.
Yeah, if you remember the start of the Brewer game, Brewer got some offensive rebounds, some easy putbacks early. Falmouth doing the same thing.
Ace looking to make a move from the right side. Finds Connor Sides. Little up and under move, draws the contact, but can't get the layup to go, but he'll go to the line for two.
A nice job by Connor to find his way to the rim there and earn himself a trip to the line.
He is so fleet-footed, and he's just so quick, but he's not, when he gets in with those big guys, he doesn't have the height they do, but he is unafraid to get in.
You're exactly correct. He can handle himself in there. He's strong.
And tough.
Really tough.
Misses the first of two.
And I think the difference is he's willing to mix it up like that.
Yeah, not afraid of contact. You see sometimes guards, when you get a guard, sides hits the second of 2, to cut the lead to 2, it's 3-5 Falmouth.
See, Falmouth is, it looks like they're really trying to empty out the paint. 5 guys beyond the 3-point line. I think they're really trying to space us out, make us guard in some space. They like to set a lot of ball screens.
Coyne fakes, drops it off to Morrill. Morrill nowhere to go, back out to Coyne. Long 3 is up and off the rim, no good. Flagg can't reel it in, kicks it back out to Coyne. Coyne can't get it, and Cooper Flagg grabs it this time with 2 hands, pushes up court, kicks it over to White. White slices through, can't get it to go.
Oh,
What a foul by Cooper Flagg. Actually ties the game at 5. And Warriors have that ability to strike quickly.
They do. In transition, they can be dynamic.
Nails Cooper Flagg with the active hands, creates a loose ball, and he fakes the dunk and then just finger rolls it in and up and in off the glass. Warriors with their first lead of this Class A state championship game, 7-5 Nokomis, midway through the first quarter. Stowell, long 3 off the front of the rim. White can't grab it, kind of ricochets off his chest. And again, that's some of those early jitters, Ryan.
Yeah.
You just see a little bit of bobble.
Yep.
We've seen it on both sides, and these teams will settle in.
Yes, hands might be a little bit sweaty, start the game. Deep 3 that time, very deep. I think Coach Anderson will live with them taking that shot.
No, and if they're not making them, I think that's their chance. Like if they are bombing some of those, and Nokomis might be in for a long afternoon.
Yeah.
But so far, so good. Floater down the lane, no good. Teams battle for it. Cooper Flagg rips it away, carries it into front court himself. Trying a little give and go with his brother Ace, but it's deflected by the Navigators. Travel.
Yeah, you see that's the effect of Cooper and Ace right there. No layup is safe. Falmouth player felt that, tried to get to a 2-foot jump stop, shuffled his feet.
You hear those feet coming.
You do.
So the turnover sends it back over to Nokomis. Warriors bring it into front court with an early 2-point lead. Navigators playing tight defense. It's tipped away again, but I think they're going to get called for the reach.
Yeah, a little bit extra there.
I was talking with Coach Anderson, he talked about appreciating when they make those calls when Cooper has the ball, because there are times there are defenders holding on to him with 2 hands, or just sometimes the bigger players, they don't get much grace on those hand checks and grabs, whereas sometimes if it's the bigger player doing it to a smaller player, it gets called more frequently.
Yep. I think teams too have strategies coming in to be physical with Cooper particularly, and it's nice to see those early ones called to set the tone a bit.
Again, little bit of ragged passing on the Warriors side. Oh, tough call. Madden White thought he generated the turnover, and Coyne lost it off his own body, but it will stay with the Navigators. So again, those early jitters still showing on both ends of the court. Usually against Brewer, that was when Nokomis late in the first quarter, and then second really hit their stride as Navigator players on the end line, so it'll go over to Nokomis.
Yeah. The Falmouth, they seem to be ball hawks. I think that when you rebound the ball tonight, you're going to have 2 hands on it up high, or they're going to be coming after it.
From what I've seen in the early going, they remind me, and Cooper Flagg stops to take the 3 off the front of the rim. This Falmouth team almost seems like a blend of like a Coney and Brewer.
Yes.
They've got that active defense like Coney, and then this really strong, guard perimeter play like Brewer has.
Yep.
Nice help defense by the Warriors. Ball's rotated down to the baseline to Simons. He kicks it back up. Armstrong works the perimeter. Long three off the front of the iron. Grant takes it, floats it ahead for Madden White. White up and finishes.
Good finish
White
by
kind of
Madden.
puts his hands up looking at the official for maybe the and one as the Warriors take a 9-5 lead. And that's part of Madden White's going to stay emotionally focused.
Yeah, you got to stay level, right? Up 10, down 10, you got to stay even. Nice transition play. Alex, a great pass up ahead to Madden. Good finish, right? Next play, run back and play some defense.
That's a part of the Nokomis game. Their break is impressive. They transition up the court with lightning speed.
They do, Mary, and the runs that the Warriors can go on can happen in the blink of an eye because of that.
I think Coach David Halligan probably suspects that as they drop down 2 possessions, a quick timeout.
Yeah, it's been a bit since Falmouth has scored too, so probably a timeout there to settle them down a bit, talk about on offense what they can do.
And if they are a team that scores 89 and they're used to running and gunning, it looks like they're trying to be a little more disciplined offensively. That's tough.
It is.
To change that flow if you've been playing all season that way.
It is. Coney tried to do a similar tactic in the semifinal game. Definitely an up-tempo team.
Boy, Nokomis crowd kind of chanting for a 5-second call. Had to be 4.5. 3 by Simons, no good. Falls right in the hands of Flagg. Flagg kicks it ahead to White. White stops, drops it back to Flagg. Flagg splices the 2 defenders, and he's fouled. And they are going to give him the shooting call, so he'll go to the line for 2. Boy, he was lights out from the foul line in the regional championship.
Yes, he was. And going to get fouled a lot. Go to the free throw line, make the other team pay for it. It's another good transition, even though off the initial transition they didn't get it, but the defense was not back and set, so out of that secondary, Cooper getting himself to the free throw line.
Well, I think it's the cumulative effect, too, on a defense when you just keep them running and scrambling. Mm-hmm. It pays off at the end when that defensive team just doesn't have the legs. As Cooper Flagg drains both free throws to push it to an 11-5 Nokomis lead inside a minute, first quarter.
Good ball fake, another good one.
And I think Simons missed his opportunity. If he would have just went up with it right away, he had a split second, tried the shot fake, defense collapsed.
A good recovery by the Warriors there on those ball fakes.
Stoll trying some ball handling, try to evade Connor Sides. Little one-hander off the mark and good. Flagg tips it to himself, kicks it ahead to Townsend, who entered the game. He slices through, can't get it to go. Loose ball underneath. Navigators come away with it.
And this is where you got to find the three-point shooters. Good job by Nokomis to get back. And
Navigators maybe looking to see if they can get 2 makes. Get a make here, and then they'll get the ball to start the second quarter. Down to 3 seconds. They got to get a shot off. Stoll with a nice drive and bucket at the buzzer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a great finish and court awareness from the senior Jack Stoll.
And a much-needed bucket for Falmouth.
Yeah,
much needed.
It was quite a. They jumped out with a quick 3 and a 2. Had that early 5, and then really the last 6 minutes pretty quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a 2-possession game. Nice replay on the Jumbotron as Stoll finishes with the left.
I wonder if the officials look at a replay like that. Check to see if did I get that one right?
Well, I think when you get in the big arena, too, it's got to be helpful for the officials. The perimeter of the backboard lights up when the horn sounds. Like that visual, is because if it's a loud arena, it can sometimes be difficult to hear the horn. So after one, Nokomis, again, historically has not been, they haven't really busted out of the gates in the first quarter. So Coach Anderson's got to be pleased that they're up by a few points in the early going.
Yeah, defensively, a team that scores a lot of points held Falmouth to 7 there. We've played defense without fouling, so that's always a good sign that we're moving our feet. So hopefully we can build on that first quarter here.
Anytime you hold a regional champion to 7 points in a quarter, you got to feel good about your defense.
Very, very good.
Navigators inbound it to start the second quarter. Coyne with it out top, Flagg on him. Coin pulls it out.
Yeah, it still looked like they're still trying to spread the floor, setting some ball screens, trying to get their guards.
Nice pass by Coin into Simons, but kind of caught it a little bit low.
Yep.
Nowhere to go, travels, and Simons got a mask malfunction.
We know how that is.
Yeah, yes. Hopefully be our last basketball tournament, hopefully in our era as administrators.
Yes.
We're having to wear a mask. I know it's been tough, but just really proud of these kids for just doing what they need to do to move it forward. They've done a great job.
Yep, they really have.
Really all the high school athletes have. Dealing with the conditions that they had to face to play this season. Navigator's doing a nice job closing down the paint and really no room for Flag. Side slides it into him. Flag just weaves through two players. Wow, that's a heck of a move.
It really is. Little finger roll
he just had a tiny crease and he's able to just slice through there with a tough finish, rewarded with an and one.
I thought Falmouth made him work for the catch there, but he just was able to get to the rim with his length. Great finish.
Connor Sides zipped it in there. Tough pass. Can't get the foul shot to go. 13-7. Warriors on top in the early going of the second quarter. Stoll trying to take it hard off the dribble. Sides will get called for the block. Connor Sides works so hard on the, he's often given that tough guard, the best guard to defend.
This is the versatility of Cooper. He's able to guard Coin, a point guard.
Dilworth trying to find some space, and Flag just comes over and swats it out of bounds. It's almost going to be disorienting sometimes for the other team, thinking, where did the ball go?
Yeah,
I saw my guy, it was open, and then the ball's just gone.
Yeah.
Flag's going to get called. Oh, no, Trowell. I thought maybe he was going to call for that little reach-in where he looked like he had all ball.
I did too. And
but sometimes the optic of reaching across.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think the Falmouth fans maybe saw it. I think maybe they were thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Well, he kind of lost the ball too, so travel must have occurred before that.
Warriors with an opportunity to double up the Navigators on this possession. Sides sliding along the baseline. Flag trying to catch him. It's deflected out of bounds. Nice back cut by Cooper Flag.
Great cut.
What a pass. Just that vision to see him.
Great look. It was a great cut.
Nearly another travel. Falmouth able to hang on to the ball. It's been chilly on the offensive end for the Navigators. Simons turns off the glass, can't get it. Cooper Flag with another defensive board.
Yeah, defensively, we're really forcing him into some tough shots.
Tries to draw the contact, can't get the ball to go or the foul. So Falmouth comes back up, long three. No good. Flag has it. Kicks it over to Townsend. Townsend up to Sides. Boy, Townsend, another freshman, he's got a beautiful looking shot.
Every time he shoots the ball, it looks like it's going in.
Yeah. Flags wanting the three tonight. Can't get it to go, and there's Sides in for a big rebound. He's blocked from behind.
It's okay. We get the ball back. That's an extra possession for Nokomis. See what we can do at a baseline out of bounds situation. Grant
will give Sides a breather. Grant open look for the three. Warriors have had some good looks from beyond the three-point arc.
Yep.
You haven't found the range yet. And again, some of that's the arena. Shooting in a different arena. It's just optically, it's different.
Yeah, it is. You know, they're probably not as comfortable. It might take a bit for them to find that range.
They will. I'm confident they will. Stoll, hard take, hits the deck hard.
You got a foul on.
Does it look like, is it Ace? I think Ace will pick up the grab, so it'll send Stoll to the line. Opportunity to get some uncontested points.
Yeah, they've been hard to come by for the Navigators so far today.
Continue, Stoll, a great shooter. Can't get the first to go.
I've always wanted to see if the broadcaster jinx for free throws was true or not. I have to maybe try that out later.
Well, just make sure it's not at an inopportune time for us, or your broadcast days might be short-lived. Timeout on the court. Coach Anderson says, let's talk it over. 15-8 Nokomis, so just got to feel good about how this game is progressing, but still, obviously, we got a long way to go to just kind of catch fans up. It's really, we were talking before the broadcast, kind of exciting basketball right in our little area of Central Maine. Herman Hawks, regional champion, played in the state game last night, fell a bit short. Then just before this game, the Skowhegan Riverhawks, their girls team captured the state title. And your alma mater tonight, the Dexter Tigers.
Are
going to be going for gold. That Route 2, Route 7 quarter could look pretty gold.
Yeah, all those schools are within probably, 25 to 30 miles of each other.
Yeah, really says to, that commitment with small town basketball.
Yeah, yes.
Nokomis working the perimeter.
Looks like the Navigators come out in a zone.
Yeah, I think maybe they've seen enough, either the help side to Cooper or Cooper himself is want to change it up a bit.
Yes.
Nice mid-post pass from Ace to Cooper.
Yeah, that's one of the a zone to slow it down, but you got to communicate and make sure, especially if Cooper's making a cut into that area. If you're going to pass him off, you got to communicate to the top defender.
And Flag a bit chilly from the floor. He's a very good shooter. Just hasn't quite found the range, but hauls in another Nokomis defensive board.
It looks like we've got a 1-2-2 packing it in.
Nice kick out. Oh, would have liked to see Madden let that one fly. He says, I'm going to try it this time. And again, just catching the rim on the threes. Can't get it to go. But really, no harm, no foul, because Falmouth really hasn't been able to take advantage of these Nokomis misses.
Right.
Morrill trying to move it into the paint and just drives Ace Cooper under the basket, and a nice finish. Navigators into double digits, cuts the lead to 5.
Good drive. He actually had a fellow teammate wide open underneath the rim, but took it himself and got the layup.
This is an experienced roster with juniors and seniors.
Yeah, look for Nokomis to try and explore that high post short corner area against the zone.
There's sides wide open. Nice look by Ace Flag. Saw him all the way and hit Connor Sides on the backside for 2.
Yeah, when you get the ball into that area against the zone, it flattens it out. A lot of times heads will turn to the ball, and then you see what can happen, the cut into that space for the easy layup.
Sides shuts down Coyne, back out to Armstrong. Armstrong looking for a seam. The Navigators continue to just probe that Nokomis defense to find a seam. Elbow jumper by Coyne is good. It's back to a 5-point margin.
Nice pull-up jumper. Taking what the defense gives you. You know, that mid-range is kind of lost sometimes in today's basketball where everything's a three or at the rim. Did a nice job there of hitting the open shot.
Nice take by Ace. Flag. Oh, thought he was going to get it to go. Flag will go.
He called a travel.
A travel? That would be my unbiased broadcasting right there. He got hammered.
I thought he was going to the line too.
I know probably Matt Brown, who's directing us on camera, will get this, but there are days I'd like to channel old Johnny Most, those old Celtic days. Now, so you younger fans, if you don't know who Johnny Most is, you Google it and listen to an old Celtics broadcast back in the Larry Bird days.
Well, Johnny Most was Havlicek stole the ball, right? Was that? Yeah.
Just errant pass by Falmouth, and again, missed opportunity. Navigators get the turnover on the travel call. It just cut the lead to 5 and a chance to cut it to a one-possession game, and no dice. Officials kind of calling Cooper over to talk to him.
Yeah.
Not sure what that's about.
Maybe checking for some blood or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, I know a couple of possessions ago, it did look like he got hit in the nose. Like I saw him grab his face. White will bring it up.
Falmouth back in the zone.
Boy, a quick quarter as we're inside a minute to go. Let's see if the Warriors play for the last possession. Again, it could be an opportunity for Nokomis to get back-to-back offensive possessions. If they hold it for one and a make, they'll start the second half with the ball, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. Boy, what a low-scoring first half for a class, you know, both teams, high-scoring teams.
Yes. You know, for Falmouth, you're probably okay with that. You know, if you feel like you can't go possession with Nokomis.
Down to 15. Flag has it mid-post. Up, in. Nice take and finish. Falmouth's going to push to see if they can answer here before the final horn blows for this first half. Off-balance shot is no good, and Nokomis, Grant just launches. Oh! He was looking it all the way.
Yeah.
He was channeling his mom, Katie Nygrant, for that. So a 19-12 first half score. Teams will head to the locker room. We'll break for halftime, and boy, this has got the makings of a heck of a game. A tight half.
It does. You know, for Falmouth, down 7, I think you'll be okay with that at this point.
Yeah.
Considering offensively, you know, it hasn't gone your way.
Yeah, definitely. Neither team has been lights out from the floor, so we'll see what adjustments both teams make at halftime. Hopefully, we'll continue that march to gold for the Warriors.
Yeah.
We'll take a break and be right back.
Sound okay, Matty?
That's great.
I'm not to say we.
Welcome back. So we get ready for second half action. I'd like to give a shout out for the many local businesses who have supported Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Bowman Construction, D.A. Gould Excavation, Maxim Fitness and Spa, A.E. Robinson and Corinna, Casa Cattle, Nita Cakes, Bears One Stop, TJ's Jewelry, Newport Glass, Gilman Plumbing and Heating, Sebastopol Valley Federal Credit Union, Hometown Health, and Hartley's of Newport. You know, Ryan, in addition to all these businesses, it's been fun going through. You know, I live in Corinna, bunch of signs up in town, all the signs on Route 7, the signs down in Newport, the businesses in town, you know, the credit union, Aubuchon, Bears, Burger King, I think McDonald's, everybody had something on their marquee. Yeah. It's really exciting.
Oh, it really is. Yeah, it's a community event.
So we were talking at halftime, just, Matt Brown, great, observation. Obviously, he's watched a lot of basketball, said, our team is tough to score on. That's going to be the challenge for Falmouth is where do they find some offense?
Right. Defensively, I think Falmouth feels okay. Only gave up 19. Unofficially, we've got Cooper with 14 of those. So the game plan might be just make it difficult for Cooper, shut down everybody else on the floor, which, they've pretty much done that. But, for the Warriors, 12 points in the half they gave up. Yeah. It's been very, very difficult on that end of the floor for the Navigators. And I don't know if I see that letting up. If Falmouth can hit some outside, some perimeter shots, some threes to loosen it up a little bit and create some space for some driving lanes. If they don't, you might see another 12 or 13-point half for the Navigators.
Yeah, the only thing it's just, does somebody start lighting it up from outside for the Navigators? Nokomis is just not going to give a lot of baskets up in high percentage areas. They're just not.
Right.
Like you might get one here or there, but you're not going to come down and power it into the paint every possession.
Right.
So Warriors with the possession arrow their direction will start the second half with the ball up 7, 19-12, low scoring championship game. You know what? Coach Anderson's fine with that. When he made the run with the girls team, they were not an offensive juggernaut, but they just had such a chokehold on the defensive end of the court that they could control their destiny. And I know he believes defense is the foundation of championships.
It certainly is, because that travels with you. Defense does, and your effort. Sometimes you run into a cold shooting night, but your defense can keep you into the game.
Flag trying to kick it out. Nice save by Ace. And actually ends up drawing the flag. I think Cooper thought he saw Alex Grant out on the perimeter, and he tossed it to him just as Grant cut to the paint. And nice court awareness by Ace to keep the possession headed the Warrior way.
It looks like that foul was picked up by Brady Coyne. Brady had a couple of older brothers, Thomas and Colin, that played on the 2016 Falmouth team that won the state championship. So I'm sure he's probably trying to channel some of that
basketball
energy.
Family.
Yes.
Ace Flag with a nice finish. Muscles it up and in.
Well, no call there. Play on. Good finish by Ace. Looking to set a ball screen again. Defended very well by Ace. Does a great job of hedging those screens hard, showing his chest.
Warriors doing a good job avoiding the screen. Kick out pass. Stoll. Little floater just sails through the net.
Tough shot.
You gotta love the little headband. You can see that's his game. Falmouth keeps it at a 7-point margin.
Back into that zone.
Nokomis trying to draw them out a bit. Content to just play pass. Could make this a very short game. Nice pass and cut. Cooper Flag gets his own finish and just taps it back in.
And that, that's one of the drawbacks of a zone is rebounding out of it. And it's tough to keep Cooper off the glass anyway, but even more difficult if you don't have somebody matched up with him to block him out.
32, Chris Simmons or Simons, not sure if we pronounce it Simmons or Simons. Hopefully I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna say Simmons.
I'll go with that too.
I don't know, now I'm thinking it's Simons. I think Simmons would be 2 M's. We'll go Simons.
Simons, okay.
Anywho, tries to just lean into that screen a bit and get called for the player control foul. Or the block.
Yeah, I think he was moving when he set that screen. So Falmouth's back in that zone again.
Hot pass. White trying to connect with Flag in that mid post as he's just creeping through those open spots in the zone. It's where it's time for like a Nokomis 3 to happen. Flag trying to work the baseline. It's nice closeout defense by Falmouth. Extra little skip by Sides. The official, right in front of the official, picks it up.
Yep. Nokomis did a good job of making that zone expand a bit and took advantage of that, but Connor just took an extra step there.
So Nokomis misses their opportunity to put this to a double-digit lead. Falmouth, though, can't capitalize. Quick ahead to Sides. Sides with a nice shot fake. Nice defensive play by number 10, Judd Armstrong. Boy, Coyne goes down hard. Armstrong all over the place, puts it up and in. Cuts it back to a 7-point lead. Coach Anderson, I think, checking with the official on a call.
Yeah, I think Coach Anderson might have wanted to travel when Coyne hit the deck there. He kind of landed awkwardly. Hope he's okay.
Yeah. I looked away for a second, so I missed it. Missed the contact. White, a bit of a force in. Nice defense by Falmouth. They push it ahead quickly. Jump stop, Armstrong up and in. Can't get it to go. Ace flag with the rebound.
Good hustle back by Madden White there. Went straight up, didn't cause a foul. Made, I believe, Judd Armstrong take a difficult shot in transition.
I like, what the Navigators doing. I mean, they need to push it when they get it. I think
agree.
They've been a bit patient in the first half.
I agree.
But the Warriors are keeping this, 7-9 point lead midway through the third quarter. 12 minutes of basketball stands between Nokomis and their first goal ball. I know it's too soon, but I am excited.
Good inside out.
White with a three!
There it is.
Oh, I tell you, Falmouth needs to be careful that this doesn't become a microburst.
Yeah.
And they're down 7-9 and suddenly they're down 17-19.
Yeah.
Warriors push it to their first double-digit lead. It's 26-16. And there it is, a turnover. And Grant's got to look at Flagg. He's open. And Flagg will get fouled. I think if Grant could have seen, he was looking sidesway. He missed Flagg, a little bit sooner, I think. Get him the ball in open court.
Yeah, I think, a little bit sooner there and a little bit more space to operate for Cooper. Drew the foul, going to go to the line.
Around and in.
I see Alex talking to the official there. I think he's trying to make him aware of, probably just trying to ask him respectfully, watch out for the chicken wing, a little bit of a push off when Coyne drives.
Cooper Flagg hits both free throws. And Coach Halligan says, let's stop the bleeding with a 28-16 gap. 3:18 to go.
Yeah, good start for the
Actually,
Warriors.
is that Coach Anderson, I think, is he's done that before. He gets a little anxious for the signal of what type of timeout it is. And I know from my scorekeeping days, he needs to give the officials a hot minute. The official procedure is for the official to come to the bench, signal timeout, point to the direction of the team, and then whether it's a 30 or a full timeout. Maybe some game nerves coming out in the old wily veteran.
Now, Coach Halligan has a lot of experience over there, so, he's trying to regroup. Whatever adjustments that they tried to make at halftime, maybe either reaffirming those or, basketball is a game of adjustment, so maybe he's making another little tweak here to see what they can do.
In momentum swings, Falmouth is a team that can score and score quickly. Mm-hmm. So we got a long way to go. Slicing move, trying to draw the contact, but that's a heck of a make by Brady Coyne. Cuts the lead to 10.
And nice take by Brady Coyne there. Absorbed a little bit of contact as well.
Kick out to Grant. Sides on the baseline. You just got to look. He could have just slipped it to Cooper. Cooper had inside position.
Yes.
Here come the Navigators. Flag with the rejection. Nice job by Ace Flag to tap the ball so he can keep it alive. Cooper loses a ball from behind. Nokomis keeps it. Ooh, an ace.
Yeah.
Nice idea with a pass fake. Just got his kind of inertia pushed him forward, and he gets called for the travel.
Yep. Got caught playing just a little bit too quick there.
Yeah, some of these little misses and makes by Nokomis, you know, they haven't hurt him yet. Falmouth really hasn't been able to take advantage.
No.
You know, they'll start to make a little push, and just can't get a finish.
Yep.
2:10, third quarter.
Warriors still in there, man-to-man defense.
Perhaps being a little patient, trying to catch their breath on the offensive end of the court. Sometimes that happens when you get down early. The amount of energy it takes narrows the charge.
Great take.
Yeah, Ace Flag does so many little things.
Great
wow.
take. Yep, great. You know, and that's moving on to the next play right there. He turned the ball over in the offensive end, but then he impacted the, you know, the play down here positively, drew the charge, was in the right place. You know, on defense, the ball finds you, you know, really when you're in a good defensive position.
Cooper working on the perimeter. Ace trying to work through the paint. Little spin move up and in.
Take.
And Ace wants to say, listen, I know my brother's getting a lot of attention, but watch me. Talented player in his own right. Little floater above the D, can't go. Offensive board, it's up and in. And Morrow will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Much needed hoop for the Navigators.
Much needed.
Cuts it back to a 10-point lead. Minute 14, third quarter. And this scoreboard is so fancy. It doesn't have the player foul display on the side, does it?
It does not.
And it's around and in. I was trying to look at the sideboards to see if I could see it. But I don't think either team has anyone in foul trouble. Nokomis definitely doesn't. Minimal team fouls on the Warriors.
Looks like
really hasn't been many on Falmouth either.
It's like Falmouth is extending pressure here. A 1-2-2, three-quarter court. Warriors break it quite easily.
Out top to White, wide open for the three. Can't get it to go. Inside a minute, 9 point in there. You know, Falmouth, you can see kind of Dilworth just shaking his hands. They get the ball on the defensive rebound and try to push it up, and it's just,
You know, when you get a stop like that and you're trying to come back, like those possessions really
well, you
pile
have
up.
to. You got to have it.
Yeah.
White will take it on a baseline, find Sides. Sides kicks it out to Grant for the look of the three. Off the mark, no good. Falmouth with a rebound. Inside 30 seconds, they'll get a chance. And again, could be a two offensive possession. They should have the ball to start the fourth quarter.
It looks like they don't.
Critical two possessions here for the Navigators. It's really almost a must make. Down to 10. And Stoll, see if he can try it again. A little push off on Sides. Off balance shot, won't go. That's Dilworth. Kind of not even facing the basket. And he's going to get fouled with 1.8. Kind of a bailout call.
Yeah, Warrior faithful don't like that very much. That was a
huge break for
Falmouth.
Falmouth, and really, again, could be if he can make both of these, cuts it to 7. Boy, they just have not found the range.
No, they have not.
Still, it's a low-scoring game, so every point critical must. No good, and Flags skies for the rebound. Hurls it to the other end. After 3, Warriors just keep inching that margin up by 9. Broke it to a double-digit margin, but
credit to Falmouth to sticking with it a bit. Got to 12, and it looked like it could have really expanded out from there. But Falmouth made a few plays, got a couple buckets. They're kind of hanging around a little bit, Mary, hanging around.
It's a three possession game, but they haven't been able. They've had moments to get right back into this to make the game tight. They just haven't been able to convert.
Yeah.
Nokomis on the other side is sort of stuck to their game plan and just kind of keeps chipping away.
Yep.
You know, finding some plays, ace flag, a couple of nice take. Madden White finally found the range on a 3.
Yep. You know, you saw some players in the first half that weren't really making a few plays. They were making them in that third quarter. It wasn't totally on Cooper in that third quarter, so a little bit more balance from the Warriors.
I think David Halligan, Falmouth coach, that was a critical 3-point timeout because Nokomis had 2 quick makes. You know, I think that, you know, was a great call to just kind of stifle that Nokomis momentum.
Yeah, I agree. A good use of the timeout. Stop the run.
Stoll gets the inbounds pass. Falmouth looking to kick off this fourth quarter with a make and some momentum. 3-point shot off the rim, no good. Navigators can't reel in the rebound as it bounces around. White hauls it in.
Good look there for Coyne, just wouldn't go.
Flag hauls through the middle. Beautiful take, and he's fouled. Boy, it's not the exchange you wanted if you're Falmouth.
No, you miss that's a really good look for one of your top scorers, and you don't get it, and then, you know, Cooper Flags had a chance for an and one down at this end of the floor.
Neither team really finding it. Ace Flag trying to battle for it. I think if he could keep his feet on him, he was going to be able to ricochet it off Dilworth, but runs out of real estate, so the Navigators down 11. Final quarter to go. State championship gold ball on the line. I know a trophy case at 291 Williams Road, Suite 2, where that'll look very pretty.
I agree.
Three by Morrow, no good. Sides tracks the rebound down. Let's see if Nokomis just starts being a little more patient with each possession to just squeeze this clock. Boy, Cooper Flag just maneuvering. Oh, travel.
I don't know. We don't have
we
replay,
are far
do we, Matt
away.
Brown?
We're far away,
yeah.
so it's tough to see.
I can tell you that the Nokomis faithful did not think that was a travel.
So again, both teams giving the other team chances to either come back or to put it away. Rattles around and just won't go. Strong rebound by Ace Flag. Spins away. Kicks it ahead. Sides. Dump pass to White for the
Great
finish.
Look. Transition
and the Warriors
basketball.
roar. 34-21. Quick 3. Can't go. Madden White skies for the rebound. He's stripped to the ball. Coyne has it. Coyne puts it up. Wild shot. No good. White comes away with it. Up quickly to Sides. Sides just sneaks inside but can't get it to go. Navigators really cranking up the tempo.
Yeah,
Coyne open look off the rim, no good. Cooper Flag hauls in the rebound.
A rebound from Cooper.
Coyne.
Contact there.
Coach Anderson trying to get a timeout. I think he wants to settle this down.
Yeah.
I think he's not happy with the contact Flag's getting with no call.
Yeah, a good timeout there by Coach Anderson.
Yeah.
That pace of play is, I think, how Falmouth played a lot of the year. They're more comfortable doing it.
I think, the Falmouth student section, I think, is actually taunting kind of the adult section of Nokomis.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'd go down that road.
Yeah, no.
I think I might leave it alone.
Yeah. I think I would too.
It is kind of a, I don't know. It's hard to beat the old Bangor Auditorium just for the way the student sections could be opposite each other. You know, it really set the stage for just like a great dynamic of bouncing back between schools. You know, both Augusta and here in Portland, they're sort of, you know, in Augusta they're side by side, but they can't really see each other.
Yeah. You know, this is a great venue, but you're right. Nothing.
I mean, maybe for us as administrators, I'm okay with the distance between the students.
Very okay with it.
But, you know, just great fun. You know, Falmouth crowd making a lot of noise. Of course, the Cross Arena in their backyard, so an easy commute for them. Nokomis has always traveled well, so we're 5:45 away with the ball. Could be really a separation possession as Nokomis up 13, and then again, they're just, they're those nerves.
Yeah.
That's nerves.
Yeah.
You know, passes are a little bit off the mark.
Yeah.
You know, feels like you got mittens on your hands trying to catch the ball.
Right. You know, that pass wasn't on target. Usually one that Madden comes away with, help his teammate out, but just couldn't that time.
Boy, nearly deflected by Townsend. Stoll trying to slice through, kick out to Dilworth. Dilworth takes it into the paint, slices through. Nice take by Dilworth. Can't get the call. No look pass by Cooper Flagg decides. You know, and that's where Coach Anderson has said, we don't need to be letting the threes fly. We want layups and to be patient. Flagg gets his own rebound. Can't get the tip to go. Ace Flagg tips the ball. Warriors keep it. Nice. No. Wow. Wow.
What a look.
Cooper to Ace.
What a look. His left hand on target. Good finish by Ace.
Nice baseline take by Coyne. Answers back. Still a 13-point lead. 4.5 to go, fourth quarter. And Nokomis will take a 30-second timeout. You know, obviously Ace and Cooper have played a ton of basketball since they could play basketball. They've been playing together. I was talking about it with Coach Anderson. He goes, I said a couple times, you know, it's almost like they're twins.
Well, I remember them coming to camp. I remember all these guys really coming to basketball camp, third and fourth graders, and all the way up through. And they've been tenacious ever since they were in third and fourth grade. Basketball.
I don't think I've said it on a broadcast, but I remember doing all these guys on this team have been coming to Nokomis basketball games since they were babies. I remember it was one of those winter weeknight games, not a big home crowd. It snowed, so it was kind of sloppy in the lobby area. And if you remember that old Nokomis, that ramp to the snack shack, it was second half. Nobody was out in the lobby except Ace and Cooper. They were just log rolling each other down that ramp, and they were just filthy. I just had to laugh. So again, a bit of a force into the post to Cooper, and that's a pass you don't need right now. Yeah, they just reverse the ball.
Yeah, they got the ball into the corner, and their trap came, and
nice floater by Armstrong is through the net. Falmouth cuts it to 11.
Yeah, they're going to extend pressure now. Try to speed up Nokomis a bit. Look for them to be a little bit more aggressive too as we enter the last 4 minutes. Trapping in the corners. Warriors got to be strong with the ball.
And we'll get a foul. And this where though it's not 6 fouls, so Falmouth not in bad shape. You're going to want to get to that point in the game where you want to foul. So they're in a good position. The next one will be the bonus for Nokomis.
And I'm sure Coach Halligan's been doing this a long time. I bet he probably has a few players in mind that he's willing to put on the line as we come down the stretch. Players that he would like to foul.
Warriors spreading the offense.
I don't think Coach Halligan would want that foul.
Oh, yeah, that's going to send Flagg to the line. And I like that composure, like Dilworth, sort of like staying right in Flagg's face as he goes to the line. And, maybe he didn't realize it was going to be 1-on-1 and was just sticking with close D. But, Cooper's just been unflappable all season. And, he's been subjected to a lot of taunting.
Yeah, and he
can't get it to go. Ace battles for it. Nice effort, but just can't corral it around those 4 white jerseys. So Falmouth 3.5 to go, down 11. Got to find a way to get the ball through the hoop. Dilworth ducks and weaves, can't get it in.
Good help there by
Yeah, it
Connor
almost
Sides.
looks like Cooper touched it, but he pulled but he pulled his hand away, so it bounces out of bounds. Navigators will put the pressure on. Nokomis, a tough team to press. Just Cooper's ball skills and the height.
Yeah.
Nice save by Sides.
Yeah, to your point, you get the ball into the middle of Coop. He can dribble it up the court. He's got size to see over.
He just holds it over his head.
Mm-hmm.
You can look around. You can't do anything about it. Navigators tightening up their player-to-player defense. Cooper calls for a screen. Loses the handle. What a play by Connor Size.
Great play. Oh.
And again, back-to-back plays by Connor Size to keep the Warriors in possession of the ball. 2:44 to go, and again, just bounces through the 5-hole. Up ahead to Armstrong, and Armstrong says, listen, watch me. I'm going to flush it down. The sophomore.
Yeah, Judd Armstrong was also the SMAA Defensive Player of the Year. Really athletic.
3-possession game, 36-27, Nokomis, 2:20 to go. Navigators scrambling for the ball, nearly come away with it. Ace Flag gets it. He's on the baseline, decides to put it up, can't get it to go. Rebound, Navigators. Oh, it could get interesting in these last 2 minutes. The Falmouth crowd's gonna blow up. Wow. Connor Sides has had 3 plays in a row.
Those are championship plays.
Coach Halligan just arguing his case.
That was great defense by Connor Sides. He moved his feet, his chest in front of him, and Coyne hit him with the shoulder.
Yeah, I think Coach Dave Halligan saw that another way. That was a heck of a play.
Yeah. Yes, it was. And Coach
Nokomis, careless with the ball. Careless with the ball in these last 2 possessions.
Yeah, this time, at this point in the game, 2 minutes left, you want a layup or a free throw, you can't turn the ball over. You gotta expend some clock. And you don't need to force it into the paint. Just Warriors trying to force it. Yeah, they're gonna be physical. Falmouth will, so they're gonna have to. Nokomis is really gonna have to.
Oh, I think the Nokomis crowd trying to maybe urge the official on to maybe call a technical on the Coach Halligan. Still kind of struggling with that call.
Not sure. It looks like an assistant coach too is out on the court a bit.
Yeah, that can, they've got to just rein it in emotionally, and as an assistant, that can't happen.
No, that's
an assistant
exactly right.
coach cannot get a technical foul.
No, not at this moment in the game. Looks like they did tee somebody
they
up.
did. So we were busy chatting, and I missed the tee call. Alex Grant will go to the line. And nothing but net. Of course, with a dead ball tee like that, it's 2. Costly free throws at this point, just a costly technical at this point. And Alex Grant nails them both.
Nothing but net. Great poise.
So you go
by
from
Alex.
a 3-possession to a 4-possession lead. It's 38-27 and the ball.
Yeah, an unfortunate course of events there for Falmouth. Got to keep your composure.
Alex Grant just trying to get the crowd to make some noise. As I said, this team they love the energy.
They do.
I see majority of touches on the Nokomis end of the court are going to be in number 32's hands.
Yes.
At least that would be my game plan. And I think spread the court, force Falmouth to chase.
Yep.
It's going to be, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, again, I don't know. I wonder how Coach Anderson feels about that. Use some clock. We used 18 seconds.
Probably a little bit more.
A little force. Yeah. Kick it out and just keep the ball moving.
Yep.
course, he makes these two. If he makes these two, I don't know. 13 points in 1:42 against this defense is a tall order.
And right down below us, the Nokomis fans looks like most of them are on their feet.
Oh, they're on their feet.
Yeah.
They're on their feet. There's just going to be an explosion if this margin stays in Nokomis' way. Jumper, no good. Flag, skies for it. Kicks it ahead to White. White, nice play.
Nice play.
Tough play by Armstrong, just out of bounds when the ball ricocheted back to him. But again, I like pulling the ball out there.
I do too. 1:28 left. They're going to have to foul.
I think Coach Anderson putting Dawson Townsend in for his foul shooting ability. Ace flag steps out.
Yep, good substitute there by Coach Anderson. Get your free throw lineup in the game.
That's what I like. Give it in to Cooper, kick it out, and move it around. I would be good with a 40-27 score.
I'm fine with that.
Sides underneath, gets it to go. Biggest lead of the game comes with a minute to go. 42-27. Barring some kind of bizarre collapse, I see another goal ball to match that girls' state championship. And Coach Anderson's got to be, we're not going to jump to it, but it's getting exciting.
We got a foul on Falmouth. Looks like Nokomis is good at walking up. Who's going to be on the free throw line here?
Yeah, you see some frustration setting in. Woo! Okay, you're at home watching this replay, and I know you know. And you know what I want to say, but I am not jumping to any conclusions. It's going to be epic, though. White is calm, cool, collected, drops it in.
And Nokomis is making plays down the stretch, hitting some free throws.
Yeah, it's all over. I'm sorry.
Calling it.
It's not. It's just too big a margin right now. Of course, and he misses it. Stole, floater can't go. Sides with the rebound. Flag has it. 40 seconds. Again, just forced pass. In a way, it speaks to Nokomis' defense because offensively they've had a number of miscues, and whether that was nerves or give credit to the Navigator defense for really pressing.
Yeah, for Falmouth coming into the game, if they said fourth quarter, 36 seconds to go, Nokomis has 43 points, I think Falmouth say, okay, we'll take that. Yeah. We'll take that. But Nokomis' defense has been great all year long, and what I've really enjoyed about watching them is that it's gotten better. It hasn't been, there's been no complacency at all. It's just worked really hard, and they've gotten better every single day that they've played, hit the court, and it's a sweet thing to see here at the end of the year.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
How about the seniors too, Mary?
Yeah.
They've
shown great leadership.
They have, and they've went through some lean times. Their freshman and sophomore years were 1-17 back-to-back, a 2-34 stretch. Last year had a shortened season, 5-7, and and here we are.
I think they're going to get some time on the court right now.
Yes.
I think Coach Anderson, you might say, why did he take back-to-back timeouts? I think when he saw Coach Halligan had subbed in, he called another timeout to get those seniors. Yeah. I think Cody Cretion is going to get that birthday gift he was hoping to get.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice birthday.
I think, in about 35 seconds, he's going to be in line to get a state championship medal around his neck.
A gold ball and a motorcade.
Yeah, these seniors have been class acts because they haven't seen a lot of playing time. And that can be a bitter pill in to a person. They have been team-oriented and supported, and they've pushed the underclassmen.
They have.
said, if you want my time as a senior, then I'm going to make you earn it every day in practice.
They have.
These final ticks come down. Noise, I think, thought about taking it to the rim, drags that back foot.
Did.
So 12.3, and not a war. I got to join the Warriors, Ryan. We got to stand up too.
Yeah. No, hopefully.
Every Warrior, get on your feet. If you're at home watching this after, get on your feet. Just get on your feet and let it roar.
This is a great
Woo!
moment. What a moment.
It is happening. The drought for a boys state basketball title, people. It is all over.
What a moment, Mary. This is incredible.
I got goosebumps. I just have goosebumps. We brought the gold. We're a gold. Gold ball broadcasting.
Hey, first time broadcasting a gold ball.
Yeah.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah.
I think not.
It's awesome. Well, listen, we're state champs. I'm going to jump off this broadcast, make my way. I'm going to go hopefully capture some great Facebook Live. It's been awesome to do this game. Matt Brown, you've been amazing all season. I know we've had fans all over the world and the country, the state, watching and celebrating with us. So to Warrior Nation everywhere, thank you for your support. It's awesome. State champs.
That was fun. You sound great. Okay, good. That was fun. Yeah, it did. Yep. Nice. A lot of fun.
We are representing the Maine Principals Association Basketball Committee, Mr. Jeff Lorette of Westbrook High School, and Mr. Eric Curtis of Bonnie Eagle High School for the presentation of individual and team awards. team members. The Falmouth individual awards begin with injured player Nate Toronto. Freshman Billy Burks. Freshman Rocco DePassi. Sophomore Henry Stoll. Sophomore Chris Simons. Junior Lucas Dilworth. Junior Paul Dilworth. Junior Judd Armstrong. Junior Finn Cameron. Junior Eli Copperthwaite. Senior Jalen Angers. Senior Cooper Bush. Senior Jacqueline Walker. Senior Captain Zach Morrow. Senior Captain Jack Stoll.
Here's your press badge.
And Senior Captain Brady Coy.
Good, how are you? Good.
High scoring, you know. Well, you know, like I was on the broadcast, I was talking.
Would the captains from Falmouth High School please come forward?
You're in it.
On behalf of the Maine Principals Association, it is our pleasure to present you this plaque, emblematic of the Class A state runners-up. Congratulations to the And now at this time, Earl Anderson, the head coach of the Sophomore Alex Brent. Sophomore Connor Sides. Junior Brady Musgrove. Junior Matt White. Senior Cody Crucial. Senior Mason Hopkins. Senior Ethan Kobe. Senior Captain Jake Noy. Senior Captain Hunter Clay.
See you on the golf course. See you on the golf course.
Yeah, I was just about to say, did you get the membership yet?
I will.
See ya, Andrew. That puppy off. That puppy off.
No, I'm gonna keep it long just until they're all clear.
Your calculations were wrong.
I said 15.
No, you said 20.
I said 15.
You said 20.
I said 15.
Hey. Hey, you know what? Like that's good. That kind of stuff right there is for you too. Like you're in the lounge. No, it is. It is. Seriously. You know, like you put in a lot of time. Okay, so it is. Yeah, something like that happens. Like soak that in. Like, you're part of that whole thing.
Matt, you see Scal?
Yes,
Yes,
I did.
yeah.
That was the
given
first
time
game
to-
Cooper didn't have any nuts.
Yeah.
I think it's the first game all season.
Yeah, I think so. There was like one opportunity. I feel like if
He needed
Alex
one
would
more dribble too at that one down here.
Alex had a chance.
He was trying out.
Yeah.
He was waiting his legs.
Yeah, if you just get that ball up a little bit sooner, I think you can have it.
Yeah, I just think Falmouth can shoot very they could buy a basket.
No, you couldn't. I mean, if you found it too, say 43, you probably would have. We're in that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but
I mean, Yeah, it's low for us. I don't know what our lowest game was this season. It's probably right around there.
Yeah. That's, I think, dreadfully low for Falmouth. I think they had 44. They lost support earlier this year, 47-44. I think that might be their lowest scoring. Yeah, 41 to Southport. No, what was it? 48-30 to Southport. I think that was another. Yeah. So.
Did you see Scal?
Yeah. People are soaking it in.
Did you go over and get a picture?
No.
Don't want to bother him.
Is he still over there?
Oh yeah, he's gonna go
there he
say
is right
hi.
there. He's probably going to see Cooper.
Where is he?
He's walking
Walking.
across against that and that.
Okay.
That is pretty awesome. Is he coming?
Is he coming over?
Here comes Scal. Did you see Ralph?
Probably Ralph.
See Ralph? Oh, there's the overtime guy.
Oh, that's what it is.
And then Matt McCoy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you see this was probably like a couple years ago on social media where Scal like played one-on-one against that first
Yeah. That's hilarious. He said he was closer to Michael Jordan than any of them would ever be. That was awesome. Yeah, he put the work. Something serious.
Yeah, right.
I'd love to see the Celtics.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You can only
they're
imagine.
close, right? Are they playing tonight?
They played yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go hit them up or something.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm headed back to school. Yeah.
Yeah, see you later. Can you help me with anything, man?
I'm all set, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find my work.
Thank you for doing that. Appreciate that very much.
So much fun.
That was great. What's that? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't see your stuff here. I don't know. She must be down there with Mary somewhere.